Leon Lett, assistant defensive line coach for the Dallas Cowboys.
Big Cat.
Joins us now. How you doing, Leon?
I'm doing great. How you guys doing?
We're doing well, and we want to tell you congratulations for getting some help there. Bradley Anai is a guy that we were watching for really almost a couple of rounds and kept saying his name over and over. Where's he going to go? Where's he going to go? And he becomes a Dallas Cowboy. So tell us about your guys' the newest addition to your room and what you guys thought of him.
We like Bradley a lot. What jumped out the tape for us was his effort, his get-off, his initial quickness, and his toughness for his size. I mean, he's not a huge guy, but he'll go down in there and bang it up with the guard, pulling guards, and plays really good disciplined football.
You know, Kat, when you study these guys, you know, I know you're always looking for traits. You know, whether it's explosiveness, hand use, and how would you describe him? I mean, he had a heck of a Senior Bowl and had a heck of a career at Utah. But how would you describe his technique when you watch him? Is he going to have a lot of work? I know these guys always need a little work, but is he going to need a lot of work, or is he a pretty technically sound guy when you watch him on his tape?
There's some work to be done with with all the players, and coming in, there's some things I think we can clean up. But overall, he's a disciplined player, and he has good footwork. So that's a great start for defensive end.
Do you have any expectations for a fifth-round guy coming in? I know in our group we thought even higher of him than that, but for a guy drafted there in the fifth round, what is the expectation? Just come in and compete, or what are you looking at?
We're looking at the competition in the room. I think he brings competition into the room. We're also going to look and see if he's a special team player, if he can add value to the special team. So that fifth-round pick is, it's crucial to any.
I know, obviously, it's been a busy Saturday, but you got another guy last night in Neville Gallimore. Just out of curiosity, maybe a quick scouting report on him and what you think his greatest strength is right now at this point in his development.
Neville is a guy that, again, his motor and effort jumped off the tape. His he hasn't played a lot of football, at least started a lot of football, I think. And I think the sky's the limit for him as far as growth.
And, Coach, you mentioned the competition that you're going to see with some of these guys that you're bringing in through the draft class, and then also just some of the veterans that you've added through free agency. What are some of the different position battles we can kind of expect going into the fall, and how excited does that make you as a guy who's getting some extra help and beefing up that defensive line?
I think overall what we wanted to do was add competition to the room, and, that's what you have. You have some experienced veteran players, some young, energetic, hungry players, and it's just going to be the competition. That's what you want, and the cream rises to the top, right?
Hey, Kat, if I could ask you about one guy though from a few years ago, and it's Armstrong. And where do you feel like that Dorrance is with his development? He's a young guy, and you got some guys. How has his development been with you these last couple of years?
I think Dorrance is growing as a player, and he was big as a special team player last year. Didn't get a lot of reps to show it, on regular downs and defense. But when he did get the opportunity, I thought he did a good job. So he's another guy that we're looking for to grow and grow into be a productive player for us.
Leon, thanks so much for the time, and enjoy the new additions. We look forward to watching you coach him when we get to camp.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
There he goes, Leon Lett, former Dallas Cowboy and current assistant defensive line coach, Big Cat.